Come along with me and I'll show you how to draft the basic bodice block for the back. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. Today I'll be teaching you how to draft the basic bodice block for the back. The first thing I'm going to be doing is to insert my shoulder measurement, which is 15 divided by 2, that's 7.5. I'll mark it there. I'll come down by 1 inch to create the shoulder slant. Right after that, I'm going to be inserting my neck width, which is 3 inches. From there, I use my ruler to join the points like so to create the shoulder slant. And after that, I'm going to create the neck depth, which is 1 inches. I'll use my French curve to create the beautiful neckline like so. The next thing, leave the allowance for the zipper on this side of your pattern sheet. So ensure to leave that on the fabric. The next thing we're going to do is to mark the armhole depth, which is 8 inches. I got that by dividing my bust measurement into 6 plus 1.5, and that will give me my bust line. 8 inches down from the shoulder point, and that is my bust line. The next thing we'll do is to use the same width of my shoulder, 7.5. That is going to help us create a beautiful armhole curve. Okay, I marked the midpoint just like I did in my other video creating the front bodice. I'm coming in by half an inch. This is going to create a curve using my French curve. I join the points like so. And then I'm going to set my bust measurement divided by 4, which is about 9¾ of an inch. 9¾ inches, mark there. Use my French curve and join the points, and then you have a beautiful curve for the back like so. The next thing I'm going to do is to mark my waistline, which is 17 inches from the highest point of my shoulder, and use my ruler, okay, to create the waistline. 17 inches, and there you go, just like I did for the front bodice. And then we're going to mark the hip line. I'm still using 23 inches right there. I'll use my tape measure all the way from the top down to the bottom. There you go. I'll mark that and join the points using my ruler, and that's what I call the hip line, or we all call it a hip line anyway. So the next thing that I'm going to do is to mark my darts. On the waistline, I'm going to be first of all putting a back dart at the zipper line. This is going to help remove the bulge at the back, so I went in by half an inch. I'm going to use my ruler to create a slant. This slant can actually begin from about 9 inches below the shoulders, but just generally create a slant that will be smooth and not leave any bulge. I'll 5 inches and join the dots. This will create a dart at the zipper line to give it a beautiful layout on the body of your dress. Then I'll go in using my nipple to nipple measurement, which is about 4 inches. I added half an inch, so I'm going in by 4.5 inches to create the dart. I'll use my ruler again to create a straight line that comes down by about 5 inches, because as I told you, the dart measurement does not necessarily have to reach the end of your bodice. 5 inches below the waistline is fine. And then from the top of your back, from the shoulder, you're coming down by 9 inches. This is a standard measurement. 9 inches is okay, and that will form the full length of your dart. We're marking half an inch on both sides on the waistline, joining with our ruler in triangular form, and that will create a beautiful dart right there to give your bodice block lovely shape. Note that this pattern does not have sewing allowances added to it. They will be added when you're ready to cut out your fabric. So the next thing I'm going to do is to insert the waist measurement. My waist is about 34 inches divided by 4. That will be 8.5 plus 1 inch for the dart. That will be 9.5. I'll mark that. use my ruler to join the points from the waist. I'm also going to mark along my hip line. My hip is 44 inches divided by 4, that is 11. And all those points will be joined to create a lovely figure on this bodice block, just like we did for the front bodice in my other video. And there you go. So you have a beautiful basic bodice block. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.